Hey guys, it's Kerri. Welcome back. Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, August the 3rd, 2025. It is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Long time no see, y'all. It has been about a month since I have done any kind of video. Life has been, wow, crazy busy. Like really busy. About a week or so ago, I had the flu. Actually, my husband and I both had the flu at the same exact time. The only person not sick in our house was my son and the dog. It was awful. Like, oh my gosh, so bad. The doctor called it the summer flu, and he said apparently he had seen several cases of the summer flu going around. Apparently, the summer flu is supposed to not be as bad as the winter flu. That is not the case. That was not the case for me. That was probably the sickest I have been in a long time. And it was awful. I want to say it was probably a good 10 to 12 days until I felt like any sort of normalcy. Oh, wow. Yeah, so pretty much about 2 weeks, my husband and I were down and out with the summer flu, but we are better. Oh my gosh, I've missed y'all so much. I have missed videos. I've missed doing videos, watching videos. I have missed talking to you guys and sharing things with y'all. I hope y'all are doing well. Today I have an empty, quiet house for a little while. I don't know how long, so that's why I wanted to hop on now and do this video. This is going to be empties, y'all. Like, I can't even pick this bin up because all the stuff is going to fall out. But this thing is so full. I mean, I would say this is probably about 3 weeks to a month's worth. 3 weeks to a month's worth of empties because it's been that long since I've done a video. And this thing just kept getting like, excuse me, fuller and fuller until I couldn't put any more stuff in here. So I was like, okay, we're just going to do this. It may be a long video. I'm just going to warn you guys now. I do have my Diet Dr. Pepper from Sonic. Went by Sonic after church today. So I have my drink. So if y'all are interested to see what I have been enjoying the past month or so, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's go through these empties together. Yeah, there's a lot. So yeah, just a heads up, this will be a lengthy video, and I promise I will not let this empty bin fill up like this again. But you know, things happen when you get sick. Things just happen. Okay. So there is a lot of wax in here, some from the melting challenge, some not from the melting challenge. I have some hand soaps, I have some candles, room spray. Yeah, just a lot of everything in here. Why don't we talk about the candles? Because those are taking up the most space. Okay, so I have 3 candles here. 2 Bath & Body and 1 retail. We're going to talk about this retail one first. This was a candle I got from Ross. There's the price. This was $6.99. Love the prices at Ross. This candle, however, I did not love. And you know, I don't get candles at Ross a ton. If I'm there and I just happen to go down the candle aisle, I'll browse. And if I see one that smells good and that's not very expensive, I'll pick it up. This one, I mainly got because it was a coffee candle, and I love me some coffee candles. I loved the packaging, like it was a little, you know, a little coffee cup, super cute with the lid. This was in salted caramel latte. Again, this was $6.99, and it was an 8.6 ounce candle. And on here it said whole bean coffee Oh, I'm sorry. Roasted whole bean coffee. Okay. Um, and it just says caramel, vanilla, and fresh espresso. When I smelled this in the store, it really, really smelled good. Yeah, just a very sweet caramel coffee. And it was, if I remember correctly, a single wick candle. But I just want to show y'all what happened here. Like, this thing was atrocious. It smelled good, but this right here is probably, I couldn't even tell you how many burns I got out of this before it started doing this business. Like, can you even see? I don't even know like what to tell you. Like, I don't know what happened here, but this wax is kind of like built up on the side of this candle. Look at my wick. My wick drowned in there somewhere. So I just gave up on this. I really did. And it's a shame because it really does smell good. It's a very sweet coffee if you like those kinds of coffee scents. Yeah, but I just gave up. This is just going to go in the trash. It's not even worth, you know, trying to salvage the wax or put it like in a candle warmer or anything. It's just going to go in the trash. I hate that because it really did smell good, but the performance was the pits. And I will say on Ross candles, sometimes I get great performance, great luck. Other times, not so much. But I guess the only good thing about this is it didn't cost a ton. So yeah, that one was kind of a disappointment. But I have two here from Bath & Body that were amazing. This one here, iced lemon pound cake. Hi, Kerri. This, I want to say I've had this since last summer. Scent notes, sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, fluffy pound cake, whipped cream with natural essential oils. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, I didn't pick up an iced lemon pound cake this summer because I was still finishing this one out. And I'm kind of sad. I really wish I had maybe stocked up on some more iced lemon pound cakes. Oh yeah, this one is, it's fabulous. Really didn't have any issues with the performance of this candle. It was great. The scent is great. It is like an amazing lemon bakery. It's so good. Really does remind me a lot of like the Starbucks lemon loaf. It's just, it's not like tart lemon. It's not acidic. It's just bakery lemon goodness. And you really do get like that fluffy pound cake. You get that cakey note, that bakery note, and then that just fresh lemon zest and that icing. So good. So yeah, didn't get any this year because I was still working on this. But yeah, that one will always be a repeat purchase for me. So probably won't get any more this year. I'll just wait till it comes out again next spring or summer. Oops, scurry. Okay. This one here, sea salt Caribbean or Caribbean, however you want to say it. This I did get this year, maybe back in the spring, because there was like a collection, a whole collection like with this packaging. The scent notes are salted driftwood, lime, and ocean breeze. Yeah, again, great performer. No issues with this one at all. When I smelled this in the store, I almost didn't get it because there was something about this that came off a little bit masculine. Yeah, but then I'm so glad I took a chance on this because I burned it, and I mainly burned this one in my master bathroom right here. Yeah, and burning, I didn't get as much masculine as I did just smelling it on cold in the store. This one was, I really enjoyed this. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I probably enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Even smelling it now, I get a lot of the lime. And you do just get like a salty sea air or like that sea spray, that sea foam with a touch of lime. It was really, really good. A very strong candle. Probably like if I were to get this one again, I would probably burn this one like more out in an empty space, open space, like an open concept, because this thing, the throw on this thing easily like an 8, 9, 10. I mean, it is a powerhouse. And I think it probably was a little bit too strong of a candle for a small space like my bathroom. Yeah, so if I got that one again, I would more than likely enjoy it like in an open concept area. But that one was really good. I would get that one again. That one was really, really good. All right, so that is it for candles. Let me do my one room spray. Okay, one room spray, Bath and Body Works. This is White Barn Sheer Peach. I think I got this one last year as well. This one, do I like it? Yes. Did I love it? No. This was not a love. This was a like. Peach. I love peach, and I know I'm probably in the minority with my love for peach. I know people, you know, that are part of the peach smells like cat pee. You know, I know people that are on that train. I've never been on the cat pee train. Like I can see why people say that, but I really don't get like cat pee from peach scents. I do like peach. It has to be done just right. I like real soft, subtle peaches. I also like the real sweet, sugary, like peach gummies. I love that. This one, I don't know. There was something about this particular peach, this room spray, and I'm trying to think if I've ever had the sheer peach before. I've had the peach Bellini, and I love the peach Bellini. This was not peach Bellini. This leaned a little bit more candy peach, like those peach gummy rings. But there was something about it, like once you sprayed it and it just kind of like wafted through the air, there was something a little bit off-putting to my nose. So yeah, that one was not a love for me. I think moving forward, my peaches from Bath and Body Works, I would probably go the peach Bellini route rather than the sheer peach. That one, yeah, just was not a love for me. Okay, I'm trying to do everything that is not wax. Okay, looks like I have 2 hand soaps and then everything else in here is wax. I have a Bath and Body Works in Sunny Lemon Orchard. I want to say I got this maybe back in the spring, and I saved it like for like right when we hit June. I was like, that's just perfect for the beginning of summer. And I love to do lemon soaps in my kitchen. Right now I think I'm using like kitchen lemon or something. There's just something about lemon scents in the kitchen in like the spring and summer that I just love. This is Golden Lemon Blossom, Spring Jasmine and Cedar. I think this is just maybe one they bring out in the spring, or I don't know. I haven't seen this a lot, so I'm wondering if it was just a one-time thing or if they only bring it out like in certain months of the year. But I loved this, you guys. Wow. I might even venture out to say that I like this more than kitchen lemon. I don't know if it was the jasmine or the cedar, but something in here just made that lemon so good. Because it's not your typical kitchen lemon scent. Oh yeah, it has to be the jasmine, I'm thinking. It was so good. I mean, I had it in my kitchen. So when I have soaps in my kitchen, everybody uses them, like my husband, my son, guests that come over. And I had so many compliments on this. And normally my son and my husband don't compliment like my hand soaps. I mean, they have to be like really amazing for them to even notice. They noticed this one. They commented on how good it smelled. So yeah, that one I would get again. Sunny Lemon Orchard. That was amazing. And then this one here, this was one I picked up at Ollie's. Oh gosh, I want to say, yeah, maybe back like in February, March. And I held onto this one specifically for the summertime. and I was so excited to find this one. This is Mrs. Meyer's, and I don't use Mrs. Meyer's soaps a lot. My sister does. And anytime I go over to my sister's house, she always has Mrs. Meyer's in her bathroom, her kitchen. And I'm like, I really need to try more of these. But, you know, at Walmart or Target, they're kind of pricey. But so I found this one at Ollie's. This is a 12.5 ounce hand soap at Ollie's, and I think this was like $3.99 maybe even $2.99. But you guys, I found it in fresh cut grass. I could not believe it. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a hand soap in fresh cut grass. I picked this up. I wish I had gotten more, and I saved this one for the summer as well. Oh wow, no, it was so good. It was definitely fresh cut grass. So yeah, if you're not a fan of those grassy scents, I don't think you would like this, because it really did smell like fresh cut grass in the summertime. Yeah, like right after maybe a rainstorm, or even like right after maybe somebody has been out there cutting the grass. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Another one that my husband and my son, you know, commented on. So yeah, loved that. If I could find that one again, I would get that one again. Really, really good. Okay, so that is it for non-wax. So now let's just get into the wax. Okay, so like I said, this bin is about a month's worth of stuff. So there's stuff in here from the melting challenge. Oh gosh. Okay, I just found something hilarious. Something in here from the melting challenge from the end of June. Wow. Okay. So yeah, these empties go back a ways. So I'm going to put y'all on pause for a quick second while I sort this, and then I'll be back and we will chat wax. Be right back. Okay, so I have this stuff sorted into melting challenge and non-melting challenge. So let's do the melting challenge first. I don't have a ton. Kerri, sit down. Okay. Sorry, let me pull up the prompts real quick. Kerri, stop. Okay, you guys, I was looking, because when I do wax from the melting challenge, I always like get my little Sharpie out and I write the date, so I'll remember, you know, what day I did it. There is something in here like, oh wow, from the end of May, surely. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, it's been a long time since I have Kerri, stop. Wow, since I've done a video. Okay, well, you know what? We are just going to dive right into this. Okay, so let's see. Kerri, you have got to stop. Ugh. All right. So, okay. The only one I have in here from the melting challenge, like dated from May, is this one right here. This is dated May the 20th. So I'm looking back at Patricia's prompts, and on May the 20th, it says melt a honey, nectar, or honeysuckle scent. And looks like I went for Honeysuckle Glow from Better Homes and Gardens. The scent notes are Evening Rain, Davana, I have no idea what Davana is, Fruity Jasmine, Firefly Honeysuckle, Rose Jasmine, Earthy Patchouli, and White Birch. Yeah, oh wow, this is a repeat scent for me. I've had this before. I think maybe last summer was my first time to do Honeysuckle Glow. Now, Better Homes and Gardens also has I think it's just called like, oh gosh, Honeysuckle Nectar or something. Honeysuckle Nectar, to me, that really does smell like honeysuckle straight off the honeysuckle bush. This one here, I would call this maybe a very sophisticated upscale honeysuckle scent. And it has to be with all of those scent notes. The earthy patchouli, that does not bother me because when I smell it on cold and even on warm, I got nothing that came off patchouli because I cannot stand patchouli. But yeah, I don't get that in here. This is so pretty. I mean, you talk about like a perfect bedroom scent, bathroom scent. I love this. Yeah, my second year to do Honeysuckle Glow, and I would get it again next year. It's really, really good. Okay, then it looks like I have some from June. Let's see. Okay, June 21st, I have a scent shot here from Yum Yum Wax in Blueberry Bomb. And the prompt was, let's see, wax fruit smoothie. Mix your own blend. Okay, so I must have done some mixing, but I don't know what I mixed this with because I don't see anything here with the same date. So I must have mixed blueberry with something. I just don't know with what. This Blueberry Bomb, yeah, good, very good. A little bit like artificial, a little bit candied, but really good. Just a really sweet, sugary blueberry. And I was supposed to have mixed it with something according to this prompt. I just don't know what I mixed it with, but I bet it was delicious. Okay. And then I have two here from June the 23rd, and that says, melt a pink wax. So I have two things here, so they must have been pink. I do know that they were pink. From Better Homes and Gardens, berry, lemonade, and melon. Scent notes are lemon, berry, watermelon, and sugar cane. This was amazing. I'm almost positive that berry, lemonade, and melon was out last summer. I want to say it was because I think I had this last summer. This is so good. Oh, wow. So good. Yeah, you get that a little bit of a tart lemon or lemonade, but then you also get like those melon notes. I almost get like a honeydew in here. Cantaloupe. Wow. Amazing. A powerhouse of a performer. I would get that one again. And then it kind of went along with the berry, lemonade, and melon. I got out a scent shot here from Westbury Candle Co. in watermelon lemonade. I was like, let's just have this whole melon lemonade kind of vibe going. Yeah, this one was really nice. These scent shots that I'm going to show y'all from Westbury Candle Co. This was my first time to ever order from Westbury. I've had some things sent to me like in Happy Mail and, wax swaps and things like that. But these scent shots were my first time to experience Westbury's scent shots. So for the majority of the ones that I'm going to show you today, I cut them in half. And I got okay performance. There were a few light ones, but for the most part, cutting them in half did really well for me. This was good. It was a lot more watermelon than lemonade. And it's funny because the watermelon lemonade candle from Bath & Body Works, I feel like I say the opposite. I get more lemonade than I do watermelon. So it was nice to have a little bit more watermelon than lemonade. Yeah, so that one was a good one. And then last one in June was on the 25th. Melt a scent that, okay, I couldn't remember what this was. Melt a scent that a character from Friends would melt. Love that show. Absolutely love that show. You got your Ross, your Joey, your Chandler, your Monica, your Rachel, and your Phoebe. I love all the characters. I was going through my wax and I was like, okay, well, I really didn't have anything in my collection that any of the guys from Friends I didn't feel, would melt. And then I started thinking about Phoebe and Rachel. And then I was like, Monica. What does Monica love to do more than anything, right? She loves to clean. So I found this clamshell from Candle Warmers that I got at home. And this was in sun-kissed cotton. I don't know the scent notes on this, but I do know it is very, very laundry, very clean. Like you put this in a warmer and you walk in, you would think, okay, someone's been like deep cleaning their house today. Smells a little bit like it would smell if you went into a laundromat. I mean, it just gives off clean, clean vibes. So I was like, okay, let's do this in honor of Monica. So when I think of Monica, I think of how she's like obsessed with cleaning. So that one made sense to do for Monica Day. So did that. I did like this one a lot. It was very strong. Probably would not get this one again just because it does kind of give off laundromat vibes. And if I do any kind of laundry, I have to do it like mixed in with something sweet or something fruity. Okay, a few more for the melting challenge. I have a few here from July. Okay, looks like I have, okay, so I have 3 here from July the 7th. Excuse me, World Chocolate Day. Melt a chocolate, excuse me, hiccups. Let me just take a little sip. Melt a chocolate scent or brown wax. I do have some chocolate things in my collection, not a ton, but I do have brown. And when I think brown, I immediately think coffee. So I went straight for the coffee bin. Actually, okay, hold on, let's go back. So I did one thing of a coffee blend, and then I did one of a chocolate, and then I did one that was just brown. Okay, that's what it was. So for coffee, brown, I went for Rose Girls Star Beans Cafe, Espresso Vanilla Crunch Donuts, and Vanilla Bean Noel. Oh, you guys, oh my gosh. It's funny. When I first got into vendor wax, I swore up and down that there was one vendor and one vendor only who had my favorite coffee. And I've been in vendor wax now for about 4 or 5 years. And that favorite coffee vendor has changed so many times. And now I can probably say with certainty that Jenny at Rose Girls has my favorite coffee. Like that Fire Mario, holy cow, that is so good. This one, oh my gosh, like I cannot stop smelling this. It's so good. And I feel like this has gotten stronger like since I've had it. It's amazing. Okay, and then also for this same day for chocolate brown wax, I did another scent shot from Westbury in brownie batter. This one was actually really good. Yeah, a really good chocolate. It really did kind of come off like brownie batter, like raw, uncooked brownie batter. Really good. And then the last one on this day, it wasn't really chocolate or coffee, but it was brown. This was from Macaron Wax Melts. This was a 6-pack of her little macaron shapes in Wackadoodle, Monster Cookie, and Royal Sugar Cookie. Here, I have to show y'all. These are so cute. Look at that. Like it really does look like a little macaron. So cute. When I first got this, and I smelled it, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't like just blown away. It smelled great and it smelled good. It just kind of smelled like, just a typical yummy bakery sugar cookie, but I don't know what her monster cookie is. I know. Okay, so Kathy at Macaron is Jenny from Rose Girl's mom. So I think, don't they both have Monster Cookie? I don't know what all is in Monster Cookie, but whatever it is, this thing right here mixed in with the sugar cookie, yeah, I may not have been just like blown away when I first got this, but the more I smell it and after warming it, it is to die for. It is like yummy bakery deliciousness. Love it. If you know what all is in her monster cookie, will you let me know in the comments? Because I'm really curious, because that is good. All right, and last one for the melting challenge was on July the 8th. Melt a scent containing raspberry. And I was really surprised because as much as I love raspberry and as much as I order it for my dad, I looked through my collection and I didn't have a ton. But I did find this snap bar from the Melt Stash in Summer Crave, strawberry, raspberry, guava, summer scoop type, and zucchini bread. I loved this. Loved it. Yeah, it was so good. I love the Melt Stash's zucchini bread. It's real, at least to me, it's real creamy, but at the same time, it's real like thick and dense. But then, you know, she'll mix it in with those fruity notes. This was delicious. Yeah, I don't get much from it now in the empty bag, but I remember this one like vividly warming. Was so, so good. All right, so that is it for the melting challenge. Everything else here is just some random stuff that I did on my own. There's quite a bit here, so, and I'm already at 31 minutes, so I'm going to try to go fast and not do a lot of talking, but I love to talk, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's do these little scent shots first. All right, so I have one here from Yum Yum Wax in Pistachio Milkshake. Okay, so I just mentioned that I've been in vendor wax, well, wax, retail, whatever, for about 4 or 5 years. And it's funny, 4 to 5 years in, I still don't know 100% how I feel about pistachio. I want to like it. I want to like it so much. I love to eat pistachios. Like I could eat a whole bag of pistachios in one sitting. But there is something about the smell of it that I just don't know how I feel. This one, yeah. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. The verdict is still out for me. Maybe I need to try it more as part of a blend. But this one was interesting. I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about pistachio yet. Okay, and the rest of these scent shots here are all from Westbury Candle Co. This was lime in the coconut. Amazing. Very, very lime heavy. I would say this was about maybe 75% lime, 25% coconut. But I loved it. Very strong. Also from Westbury, dragon fruit juice. Okay, yeah, I wish I had the scent notes for these. I know that she has them on her website, Etsy page. I don't remember what these scent notes were for dragon fruit juice, but this, yeah, I just got kind of like a fruity, I'm trying to think, is there lime in here too? A little bit of lime, a little bit of lemon. Very good. Just very fruity with like a little bit of lemon lime. That's what I got. Westbury Crunch Berries. This one I really, really enjoyed. And it honestly, to my nose, it really did smell like the Captain Crunch cereal. Like if you opened up a box and you just took a big whiff. That's what I got. Yeah, good. Westbury Honeysuckle Happy. This one was beautiful. It was so pretty. I'm going to be very honest though. Like when I first smelled it, I didn't get anything that came off honeysuckle. I got floral, but it didn't necessarily remind me of honeysuckle. It was still really, really pretty. Very, very, very pretty. And last one from Westbury, Pink Sugar. Okay, you guys, this, after warming this one, I can honestly say that I am a huge, huge fan of Pink Sugar. Oh, wow, was this pretty. It was sweet, it was girly, it was feminine, it was delicate, a little bit flirty. It was, oh my gosh, you guys, it was so good. I absolutely love Pink Sugar. I love it by itself, which that's what this was. I love it as a part of a blend. Oh, it's just the best. Interesting, I cannot stand blue sugar. I have tried blue sugar in many different things, and I am just not a fan. It is way too masculine for me. This one, I love. So that is my goal moving forward for the next, few months, or maybe not the next few months, because we're getting into fall and I'm really going to be geared towards all things fall. But maybe after the holidays, I'm really going to start looking more towards Pink Sugar in my blends when I order. I do know at Christmas, I love to get peppermint and Pink Sugar. I've had that before and it's really good. So if you have any ideas, help me brainstorm of some things that I can get with Pink Sugar, because I am a fan. I love it. Okay, some clamshells here. I have 3, all from Better Homes and Gardens. This is whipped vanilla blackberry. This is blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, vanilla, and cream. This one was okay. I had heard somebody else, and I don't remember who, but somebody else on YouTube was talking about this one and just talked about how much they loved it. It was okay. I don't know. There was something in here that I don't know. It just didn't make me super excited, I guess. It was good. It was just, I don't know. It didn't just come off like what I wanted it to come off as. I wanted it to come off, maybe I wanted more fruitiness in this, and I didn't get fruity. It was okay. I'm not sure that one would be a repeat purchase for me. It was okay. Not my favorite. But these two, love. Lavender and lemonade. I've had this one many times and I love it. Lemon, sugar, pineapple water, lavender, melon, and vanilla. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, if you asked me what is my favorite thing to blend lavender with, it is this. It is either lemon or lemonade. Better Homes and Gardens does it so well. Oh yeah, it's just the right amount of lemon/lemonade and the right amount of lavender. I think that's one reason why I like this one so much, is because it's just so well balanced. That one, yeah, I will always have that one. That one's a good one. This one, you guys, oh my gosh. Orange buttercream cupcake. If you have never tried this one, please do me a favor and try this. It is freaking fantastic. Orange zest, vanilla, and buttercream. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when you first smell this one, you smell it, or at least for me, I'm like, ooh, that's totally giving me marshmallow crispy vibes. And it does. You get some cereal vibes from it, Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, whatever. But you get this in a warmer and it totally transforms. It turns into the most delicious bakery cupcake with the most delicious buttercream icing, and maybe someone just zested an orange right over the top. It's not too much orange for me. It's not too citrusy. It is creamy from that buttercream, and then you get that delicious cupcake. This one, oh my gosh, do I love this one so much. Let me know in the comments if you've ever tried this. Do you love it as much as I do? Because that one is yummy. All right, three more clamshells, and then everything else is bags. Okay, so these three here, these, oh gosh, I don't even know the name or the brand. Oh, yes, I do. I think so. So these I got at Target. And would you believe that I have never, prior to these, I have never purchased a wax melt at Target. I was in there not too long ago for some groceries and decided why not go look down the wax melt aisle. These I believe were like $2, and it's a 2.5 ounce. And I think, I'm almost positive that the brand is Threshold, maybe. So I got this one in berry, lemonade, and melon. And it just says on here, notes of raspberry and mint. Then I got this one, pineapple lemonade. And this says notes of sugarcane and fruit nectar. And the last one I got was sugared watermelon, notes of coconut and candied melon. Okay, so like I said, these were $2. And I will say I'm really glad I got these because $2 for, you know, a 2.5 ounce clamshell, I could do that. In the store, I smelled them and I was like, these smell really, really good. Like in the store, they were good. They were strong. I got them home, however, and, you know, put them in a warmer. The first time, I think the first one I did was the sugared watermelon. And when I first tried it, I put 2 cubes in a warmer. Didn't get a whole lot. So the next time I did 3 cubes, and it really didn't make much of a difference. These were very, very light for me on warm. Like just smelling it in the store though, they were so good and so strong. They lost a little bit of their oomph once I put them in a warmer. So I'm not sure I would repurchase these from Target, but I'm glad that I gave them a try. $2, yeah. And I'm glad, honestly, I only got 3. I was going to get more. I only just did 3. So I know now, moving forward, I probably won't get these again at Target just because I didn't get like great performance from them. But yeah, they smelled good on cold, so that was a little bit of a disappointment. Okay, let me get one more drink. We're going to finish with these bags, and hopefully I'll be done under an hour. We shall see. Okay. So I have 3 here from Macaron Wax Melt. These were all her 6-pack of her little cookie shapes. First one, Cake by the Ocean, birthday cake, Florida key lime pie, and strawberry pound cake. This one was so good. Oh, so good. And these right here, these were my first time to ever order from Kathy at Macaron Wax Melt. And I had heard somebody say, one little cookie shape in a warmer and you're good to go, and that's what I've been doing, and that seems to get me really good performance. So that's probably what I'm going to keep doing. This one I got mainly the Florida key lime pie, and then the strawberry pound cake kind of was maybe a little bit in the background, but really, really good. Loved it. This was Blackberry Campfire Beach Nights Type. Blackberry, Beach Nights Type, and Campfire Marshmallow. This one was really pretty. Like this one easily could have been a body care. It was really pretty. In a warmer, it was a little bit light, but you could still smell it. But you kind of mainly just got your smells when you walked by the warmer, you know, and you'd be like, oh, that's pretty. Not a powerhouse, but still really, really nice. Now this one, however, pretzel 3 cakes beach nights. Beach nights type, 3 cakes and pretzel. So prior to me ordering all these, I had heard all this about her 3 cakes. And I was like, what is that? What is that? What is that? I see the hype. I definitely see the hype. Oh, wow. Like this right here, this is lick the air good. That pretzel, the beach nights is there. It's so cool how she blended beach nights with her 3 cakes and her pretzel. It works. It was so good. Yeah, like seriously lick the air good. Delish. I would get that one again. Okay, I have some things here from the Melt Stash. This was a sample from the Melt Stash in Boom Boom type. That's exactly what this was. It really just, yeah, straight up Boom Boom. And I love that. I really do. I didn't like it when I first started wax, but it's grown on me and I really enjoy it. Like, this to me is a perfect bedroom or bathroom melt. I'm not sure I would want my entire house to smell like this, however, but in a bathroom or bedroom, it works really well. And then I have some snap bars here. Actually, I have quite a bit from the Melt Stash. I'm going to go ahead and pull all of these out. Okay. Okay, so all snap bars. This one is Candy Shop. Buttercream, marshmallow fluff, saltwater taffy, and cotton candy. This one, wow, was this good and was it strong? But it was insanely sweet. I mean, she has cotton candy in here, saltwater taffy in here, marshmallow fluff in here. It was very sweet, almost too sweet. Like, I love sweet scents. That one maybe was on the like borderline of too sweet. Good, just really sweet. Waiting for Summer, honeydew melon, watermelon cake, and cotton candy. I've had this one before, so this was a repeat for me. And for some reason, this second time around on this one was light. I remember the first time I did this blend, it was so incredibly like summery with all those melon notes. And that's one reason why I got it again. And this one was a little bit light. Not to say this is not good, because it's really good. That particular snap bar was light. I was looking at it was poured back in March, so maybe it needed a little more cure time. Not sure. Okay, on the boardwalk, vanilla cake pops, cotton candy, going to the beach, and toasted marshmallow. I loved this. My last order from the Melt Stash is when I got most of these snap bars. I did get quite a few of her scents, like going to the beach, or, you know, the salty mariner or salty sea air. And I will say that Michelle at the Melt Stash does like beachy, salty. She does those kinds of things so well. This one I loved because this was like a little bit of bakery with a little bit of like that salty sea air tossed in. I loved it. Loved it. I'm not sure what her going to the beach is, but I got something in here that reminded me of like that salty air, and I loved it. Okay, yeah, kind of along the lines of this one here. Beach birthday party. Birthday cake, salty sea air, and watermelon cake. So again, this one has, yeah, a little bit of the bakery, but some of that salty air as well. So good. You know, maybe I thought like those two things wouldn't work. Bakery with like saltiness or like beachiness, but it does. It does. It does. So, so good. And then my last two, Satsuma Fizz, Satsuma and Fizzy Pop. And this one, Sweet 16, Pink Lemonade and Birthday Cake. This one here, the Pink Lemonade and Birthday Cake, this one was good too. A little bit on the lighter side. I thought this one would have been really strong with that pink lemonade. I got whiffs of that like tart lemon, but a little bit light. But this one, holy cow, you guys, the Satsuma and Fizzy Pop. I absolutely love me some Satsuma. There was, I want to say it was last year or maybe year before, there was a tag going around that I participated in, and we had to like name our top 10 or top 5 favorite scents to enjoy in the summer, and I remember putting this one at the top of my list. Satsuma. If there is a smell of like summertime for me, it is Satsuma. It is just so fruity and it's so fun, and then you mix it in with some Fizzy Pop. It's like the best of both worlds. Like those two things right there just scream summer to me, and this one was amazing. Loved that one. Okay, I have 2 things here from Yum Yum Wax. This was a 3-pack of shapes, I believe, in cranberry, peach, vanilla. It's funny, when you have a bin that has like a month's worth of empties, sometimes it's hard to remember because some of these I melted so long ago, so I'm having to remember, what did this smell like? If I remember correctly, this one was nice. Not a whole lot of cranberry on this one. This was mainly peach, but it was a very soft peach. That vanilla just kind of mellowed that peach out. Still nice, maybe a little bit on the lighter side. And then this one, I do not remember the shape. I want to say it might have been like some brittle. I don't remember. Also from Yum Yum in lemon whoopie pie. Yeah, I don't get much. Must have been a long time ago that I melted this, but I can tell you that Deanna at Yum Yum does lemon really well. I feel like she can take lemon and go lots of different ways with it. She can do lemon bakery. She's got some lemon that's very like, you know, makes your mouth pucker. If I'm honest, I really don't remember the lemon whoopie pie because it's been so long, but I could tell you that it's good. She does everything so good. Okay, here was a snap bar from Jim's Daughter Crafts in Kitty Hawk. This was a blend of beach daisies and suntan lotion. I can tell you the main reason, actually the only reason I got this one, was for the suntan lotion. I love me suntan lotion, sunscreen, copper tone, anything that smells like that stuff that you just lather on, give it to me. I love it. You can see here, I also have a suntan lotion from L3 Waxy Wonders. I have a swimming pool from L3 Waxy Wonders. And then I also have from Salem Soy Co. a copper tone. So I love scents like that. Like June 1st, pretty much June 1st, maybe until the end of August, I am burning candles. I am melting wax that has that smell of summer. Like I love to be at the pool and then come in and just get that smell in my house. I just think it's so fun, and it just totally gives off summer. Now this one was a little bit of a wild card for me because of the beach daisies. I was like, I just don't know. But I gave it a shot and it was good. It was suntan lotion. I'm not sure this was my favorite because of that beach daisies, because there definitely was a little bit of a floral note, and then I think the floral mixed in with that sunscreen, it just wasn't my favorite. I mean, it was still really good and so strong. Jim's Daughter has some amazing blends. Need to order from her soon. So that one was good. Now this was a pinwheel shape from Salem Soy Co. on Etsy. This was Daytona Beach, which was copper tone and salty sea air. Now this one here, oh yes, straight up copper tone. Like if you poured out a bottle of copper tone sunscreen, that's what this was. I was here for it. I loved it. Oh, I loved it so much. Yeah. In fact, I remember this one. This is one of the ones I cut into on June the 1st. And I said, this is how we're starting off summer, because it's the smell of summertime, you guys. It's amazing. Okay, I think I'm going to keep it under an hour. Yay. We're going to finish up with 2 Trick Tarts, both from L3, in Swimming Pool and Suntan Lotion. Okay, so these are 2 blends or scents from L3 that I have had my eye on for the longest time. And I was like, next time they offer Suntan Lotion and Swimming Pool, I'm getting them. I want these in my collection, but also I was just so intrigued on how they were going to smell. Okay, so the Suntan Lotion, I was like, okay, is this going to be copper tone? Is it going to be like that oily sunscreen? Is it going to be coconutty? This, it was not copper tone, at least to my nose. This was a very coconutty, maybe with a touch of banana, maybe. Yeah, I got no copper tone from this. This was more of like a tropical coconutty fragrance. It was good. It wasn't insanely strong. In fact, I want to say maybe I ended up using like 2/3 of this as a blender with some of those other strong copper tone ones, but still good. And then this one, the Swimming Pool, this is one that I have been trying to get from L3 for the longest time, because I was so intrigued by this. I was like, is this going to smell like swimming pool water? Is there going to be like a chlorine chemical smell from this? And it's been a while since I've emptied this out, I'm going to be honest. But if I remember correctly, getting this in a warmer, it didn't come off like chemical chlorine. And I don't mind that smell. I actually like that smell. This, it did kind of give you vibes of like just a real watery, beachy. There was nothing like salty in here. It wasn't salty, none of that. But I could have handled like some chlorine in here. And I want to say I watched Maggie. Was it Maggie? And she had, maybe it was Maggie. She had a scent in one of her videos that I think was just straight up chlorine, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm thinking maybe that's what I was wanting. This just kind of smelled like just water, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I liked it, but maybe I was looking for more of that like chlorine chemical smell. And it's weird to say that I like that smell, but in the summertime, I don't mind it at all. But those were still fun to have. I'm glad I had them. Just so much fun to smell things like that in the summertime. So, wow. Okay. I think we deserve one more drink. I am at 58 minutes. That was my goal, to be under an hour, and I am. Whew, you guys, thank you so much for sticking with me for this insanely long video. We're not going to let this happen again, but when sickness goes through the house and things just happen, things like this get away from you. But I'm hoping to get back on track this week with some videos. I've got several boxes of goodies sitting in my cabinet waiting to be filmed. So that is on my agenda for this week. And then starting this week, we're going to get back on track with weekly empties. So we won't be doing this anymore. But thanks for being so patient with me. And thank you so much for clicking on and spending some of your Sunday afternoon with me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week ahead. Thank you to my subscribers. I love and appreciate y'all so, so much. And if you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? I would love to ask you to please hit the like and the subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. All right, you guys, happy Sunday, and I'll see you soon for another video.